Hey, good morning, everybody. Oh, I always forget to do this. Let me just put the sound up. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Brilliance Builders, my Facebook Live training. And I do this every Monday. And I'm starting to do it a little bit later because some of you on the West Coast had emailed me and messaged me and said, please do it later, because I was doing it at 8:30 Eastern Time, and I guess you guys were still sound asleep. So I'm trying to figure out the best time that works for me and works for everybody. And of course, you can always go back and listen to it later. So I'm really excited to be here with you today. So is Callie. You can hear her in the background. She's doing a little bit of crying. But anyways, I've got a really cool topic to teach you today. And let's see, if you're here, please say hello. And also, I would so appreciate if you would share this with your community, because what I'm teaching you today is so cool. And good morning. I see Valerie and Julia. Good morning, everybody. Here from Boston, and I'm so excited. I'm actually running a little bit late today because it was so nice outside that Callie wanted to go for her walk, and we were finding little patches of snow because she gets to play in and put her feet in and kind of sink through, and we've been having 50-degree weather in Boston. Before I know it, the snow will be gone. So I figured it was worth spending some time outside, getting some sunshine, letting her play, letting me play, and just revives my energy, and then I come to this training and just ready to rock and roll. So good morning, everybody. I'm really excited to be here with you today. Got something really cool. As you know, I've been focusing a lot on sales conversations, and in fact, if you're on my mailing list, you're going to be getting some really cool information in about another 8-9 days about something amazing I'm doing. So really over the moon excited about it. But anyways, so let's see what I've got for you today. Got my notes here. And good morning, everybody. Please say hello. Let me know how your morning is going. And so I'm going to share 3 strategies to improve your close rate, because this is something that actually I'm known as being an expert in. What's really interesting is when I had a career in business development, and when you start off in that position, typically, at least how it worked for me, is that we weren't handed a list of clients. It wasn't like, hey, here, Kate, here's 22,000 clients, go get them and go make money off of them. It's like, here, Kate, it was like a blank piece of paper, which is how it is for a lot of sales organizations. So that's how it was for me. And what I found out later on is that a lot of my peers were getting all these really cool leads, and I'm like, well, how come everybody else is getting these like clients and leads? And management said to me, well, Kate, you know how to close clients. So it was like, okay, it's almost like I was being penalized for being really good at what I do. But anyways, I'm here to teach you a couple of my strategies. I'm going to keep sharing this stuff with you this year. That's really my big focus this year. And so I've got 3 really important strategies I want to share with you. So again, good morning, and let's see what I got for you. So the first one is, and this is something really important, everybody, and I can't stress enough how important this is that you have to consistently make regular calls. So close rate, actually I'm just going to backtrack for a sec. So what is the close rate? A close rate, and actually when I was trying to use Siri to type in the description, Siri's wanted to call it close, C-L-O-T-H-E-S, like, clothing. It's not, it's C-L-O-S-E, the close rate. And what that means is how many people you close. So when you say that, even automatically, doesn't it kind of maybe make you feel a little like, ew, close, I don't want to close people. And I think it's part of the reasons that sales get such a bad reputation sometimes. But so let's just kind of say how many people say yes to you, okay? But we all know what the close rate is. And so what you want to realize is that when you're first starting out in business, the only way you're ever going to make money is by getting people to say yes to you. Whether it's your programs, products, or services, that's the only way you'll ever make money, unless you want to go buy lottery tickets and scratch them off and put your magic number in or something. So the way it works is that when you're first starting out, you're not going to get as many people to say yes. That's kind of how it works, because you haven't really gotten really good and comfortable with your marketing message, with your confidence level probably isn't still all that high yet, and you're trying to figure out the right words and all that, and you don't really have a lot of stuff under your belt. So it is going to be lower. That's just kind of how it is. So to improve it is to do more calls. So one thing that I ask my clients to do is really do regular calls on a weekly basis. And we even have a chart I give them. And so that way they can even track. And I'm a big one on stickers, so when they get a yes, I have them put a sticker on and all that. But that way they actually get to see. Because if you're only doing 1 or 2 conversations a month, you're most likely your rate is not going to be that high. Unless you're a super pro and just kind of do it like this. But for most people, you really have to do them on a regular basis. Excuse me. And you really want to do 3 to 5 on a regular basis. You know, so if you do 3 to 5 every week, you're going to be rocking your income. I'm just telling you that straight out. You will. You know, if you're doing 3 to 5 on a consistent base, or 3 to 7 on a consistent base, you will consistently see your income go up. Okay, so that's the first thing. And again, track it. Like I said, I give my clients a chart so they actually see, because otherwise it's really easy for the week to go by and all of a sudden you're like, you know, I didn't make any calls, or I didn't have any plans for it. So when you're actually charting it and making the time, you'll start seeing your close rate start to improve. What happens in the beginning, excuse me, is that your close rate is low, but the more you keep doing it, the more you'll see people saying yes and yes and yes to you. The second strategy I want to share with you, let me just see this for 1 second. I want to just see for any, oops. Second strategy I want to share with you is to have a follow-up strategy. And what I mean by that is that not everybody you speak to, so I keep looking at my notes here, not everybody you speak to is going to say yes right off the bat. I mean, sometimes it's 1 or 2 follow-up conversations, or follow-up emails, or follow-up getting them information, whatever. And what I find that very often happens is that people will say they had a really great conversation with somebody, but the person didn't say yes right then and there. And they don't know what to do. So then they either sit there and say, okay, well, you know, call me when you're ready, or, you know, whatever, okay, let me know when you make up your mind. And then by that time, you've kind of lost the client. So you really want to have a strategy that you've prepared in advance, so that way if the person does say to you, you know, I need some more time, or I need this, or I need that, or I need to think about it, or whatever, that you're not totally taken off your game. Because if it throws off, you often throws off your confidence, then you're going to be quick to get off the phone and you'll have lost the client. And sometimes people just need a little bit of time to think about it. It doesn't mean that they're a no. It just means that, you know, everybody makes decisions differently. Some people need to process differently. So if you push them right then and there, or if you quick get off the phone, one or the other, and you don't handle it correctly, you will lose a client. So by you having that follow-up strategy and knowing how to handle this stuff will help you get more people to say yes to you. So that's number 2. So already we have that you're consistently making calls every week, you're tracking them, and then number 2, you have a follow-up strategy. So number 3, you're going to love. So number 3, so I'll tell you something, my close rate is around 1 out of 3. Okay, so 1 out of 3 people I talk to, I get a yes from. Now, one thing I make my clients do when they start telling me, like, hey, Kate, everybody's saying yes to me, I said, guess what we're doing? And when you guys, I always turn my clients around because they would just spit out the words. They say, we know you're going to start to increase my pricing or increase my program. I said, that's right. Because if you're getting like a 90% close rate, you're getting 100% close rate, you're not offering enough. Your investment's not high enough. You're not challenging. It's not enough. And if you just want to be okay, I mean, heck, I could go sell my services for $50 an hour and I probably have a 200% close rate, right? But I don't want to be doing that there. So a lot of people stay in that safe range and they keep things low, or they give it away. I've heard of that people a lot too, that they say they got a high close rate, but they're giving away their services, they're offering discounts or whatever. You don't want to be doing that. You really want to close 1 out of 3 at what you're worth, not at giving it away and not at like 5 years ago pricing, okay? So that is really, really important. So not only by following this third strategy did I give you, will you get more people to say yes, you'll also make more money, right? Because sure, I could go close people at $50 an hour and get 200% to say yes. I'll be working like a dog to make that kind of money, to make money to survive. I don't want to be doing that. I don't want you to be doing that. So hear my words. The same thing I tell my clients whenever they're getting too many yeses, okay, it's time to raise my pricing. So if you see that your close rate is better than 1 out of 3, you got to start looking at, what do you need to revamp? Do you need to revamp your offer? Do you need to revamp your pricing? What needs to be shifted? What needs to be changed? So those are the strategies I was going to share, that I did share rather with you. So I'm really hoping that you will, because this is so important and so key, that you will share this with your community. Let people, you know, also learn from this. And as I said, keep your ears peeled, because I've got some really cool stuff popping up in March that I'm actually going to hear about March 1st. So I can't wait for you guys to hear about it and be part of it. And it's going to rock. I will tell you, totally, totally rock. So does anyone have any, before I go, I'm just looking here on my computer. And good morning, everybody. Does anyone have any questions or comments or thoughts? I'm just going to take a quick look here. I try to do these trainings kind of just like small, short bits, because if I inundate you with tens of thousands of things, you'll just go into overwhelm and not get anything done. I'd rather teach you a couple of small things that are really, really important and have you guys rock it. So I just want to double check any questions and take a quick look. And good morning, Michelle. I see you there, and Emily. Alrighty, it looks like everybody's good. So I wish everybody a wonderful day. And oh, Emily, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it. You are so welcome. And thank you for saying that. That just put a big smile on my face. So I appreciate that. Thank you. And everybody have a wonderful week. And anybody who really is looking for private mentorship, you know how to reach me. info@katebeaters.com. Let's have a conversation. See if I'm the right person to help you. Bye, everybody. Have a good day and a great week. See you next Monday.